Don't mind me. I'm picking out. Don't mind me. I'm setting up my stream. Set to listen to something really quick. So, this game's got certain levels where the enemy called the Dark Fard comes and attacks your base and everything else, and when you increase the level of the difficulty, you get more of a multiplier on your metadata, which in your last game you can use to get all your initial research right off the bat. You know, I'm thinking about this. It just seems like the goal for doing that is so that you can turn everything up at the highest level. But then you're moving around from system to system, and how are you going to build a Dyson sphere? You're gonna move stuff from all the systems in the whole star frickin' cluster. I saw a video where instead of destroying the dark fog where they spawn, if you limit their actions, if you can have a setup and you limit their growth, you can use that as a resource sink. And so there's actually a tool called Battlefield Analysis. You plop that down and it collects the loot. Well, it seems as though the loot from the battlefield doesn't last very long. I gotta get me a drink and I forget to turn off my light. So that's why if you have that battlefield analysis thing, it will pick up the loot for you. And whether it's lucrative or not, you know, I don't really know. They also say some of the things in this game don't have a diminishing point of return. They're saying don't increase the research speed, but increase the mining vein utilization, upgrade that. And this one streamer I just watched said there's a new miner. I don't know exactly what that is, but it covers the whole minefield. And just, instead of just like half of it, where you gotta go piecemeal to get all the stuff. So, you know, I don't know if I can even get 500% multiplication on my metadata. I mean, what's the sense in going 3,000% in the final game when the whole purpose of the metadata to begin with is to get a head start on the enemy so that you can defeat them? It's like, it seems like the game is counterintuitive to itself. So, let's say you do the playthrough and you got 20,000 metadata on each of the cubes. And the cubes is what you get to advance your research. Then you start a new game, you use up all the cubes, and you are 100 times ahead of the enemy. But let's say you put it up to 3,000. At some point, if you don't go out and attack the enemy and subdue the enemy everywhere in the whole cluster, then that's it. It's game over. So in the end game, you're subduing all the enemy, you're collecting all their resources, and you're building a Dyson sphere. And the Dyson sphere helps you to provide more power for everything in the system. But that's only one system. I don't know if the Dyson sphere power actually goes to the other star systems or not. So I'm asking myself, why even bother going to that level in the second game? And if you're doing all of that in the first place, all the research and all the products and all that other stuff that you get, it's still the same. The only difference is how much the dark fog is attacking you. And this one streamer, he said the most important thing to do is have fun. You know, don't stress out. And I've stressed out a few times. Well, aside from that, all right, well, aside munch. I want to look and see if I can get 500% collection on the metadata. Let me just fix my stream up here really quick. Right now it's 300, and I was looking at a game where I had it set to 250. And I defeated the dark fog on the thing, on the little pad. And I just let them respawn on the pad, not thinking about anything else. I figured, okay, I've subdued them. They're all done. I don't have to worry about them. I can collect the resources and go on about my business. I just don't like the idea of limited resources. Having something like 50,000 ore on a minefield versus 500,000. That bothers me. So I wonder, and I have a seed for the game. So, like, if I load this game, and the game that I'm currently playing is okay. I added a number. Okay, so wait, did I go back? Uh, oh, that must be it there. So there's a star cluster that I'm on. That's actually the seed for the game. Wow, that's all of the stars in the system? Wait, something's not right with that picture. 64. Wait, I don't know what the hell this is. Let me take a picture of this. You can start a new game on the same cluster, which is what I plan on doing, and resetting the level, but I want to see if I can make blueprints so that I can get even more of a head start by setting the blueprints. Anyway, let's just load this. And I don't know that much about the blueprints. Alright, so we are doing... You have to do this crystal, this green crystal, first, and then you can do this other thing. Oh, I don't know why I don't have any stuff on me. But if I hit escape, yeah, it gives me the information. And you can see the metadata is 311%. So as I'm doing the research, last night I did the wrong research and I lost 3 hours worth of game time. So I figured out how to restart it and do the correct research to get to the signal tower so that I can go up here
Flight mode.
and take all these dudes out, and I'm gonna sneeze. I tried to get in there and I couldn't. And so I know I'll have the time to better set this up, and I need 10 of these missile launchers. And I had 3 here, and I had... Well, the one that was up front I moved. I had 3 of them.
Replication complete.
And I had, let's see, 4 times 4 is 16. I had 20 or some of these little guns. So there's plenty of time to build all this stuff, to build this up. And I think the trick is that you've got to build up, you got to make a lot of signal towers because they're going to get destroyed. And then what happens is that you've got this crap that's in the way. So you got to go up here and get rid of this stuff so that you can make room. All of this takes time. And so I've given myself that time by doing the research. But now my question is, can I do the same thing with the same idea up to 500% without losing my resource base, which I wanted to go back and check again and I forgot to do it. So there's a thing where you can check the resources on the planet, the amount of resources and stuff. And I just got that. I think I got the one for the system too. So there's 2 hives in the system. And it tells you what's on the planet for resources. So I've got about, there's no silicon, no titanium, which is a normal thing. I got about 5 million iron, 3 million copper, and I got water, and so on. And so I'm floating around a gas giant where you can collect this stuff. I've never done that. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. And so now you go in and you look at the next planet and you see what they have. This planet has the titanium, a lot of titanium and stone. Nothing else. And that's the that's the outside one. Yeah, there's like no moon. And like right now I'm thinking, oh my god, this system is shit. There's not even a moon here. Okay, this system's got probably, and it's lava, and it does not have one of the things that I'm looking for. It's got the silicon, which helps, and I forgot what the heck it was. I don't know if it was the sulfur. And you don't know this until you get in the game. You know? No. I don't know. It said up to 6 light years away. Requires cosmic level exploration 4. This one is 4. Level 3. Level 3. So I cannot look at these other systems. That's even level 3. Wow, I do not like this. Well, actually, for this planet over here. No, wait. This one. I'd be better off just going there to build. So, if I restart in the same system, I were to plan on using all my efforts, like I've done a recon, and just go to this star system with my dude. I don't know where the dark fog is. One freaking moon. The reason why I was thinking of restarting on the same system is because I like the placement of the dark fog. But if I just sit there, like they've expanded. So if I sit here and control one planet, I still have to collect this titanium and silicon, you know? And look at that, there's a ship here. What the fuck is this? Oh god, they're siphoning. There is 4 of them on this planet. Oh my god. It's just this race for resources. You don't look at this. Well, that hive out there might have a problem, but that one in the middle won't. Wait, which one was it? That's the inner planet. And they keep recycling. That's a threat level, I guess. It's higher, meaning they'll attack more often. No. I've used the blueprint once before, but I think I really wasn't that familiar with it. Alphanumeric key 0. Fly up, fly down. Fly up is keypad 5. How can I set this? Blueprint library. Oh wait, there's two of them. Blueprint library. Actually, it's reset conveyor belt. What the fuck? What the hell is that now? It's not even in here, for crying out loud. Reset conveyor belt to ground level. I thought that was on the other one that I had. Dashboard. I don't know what dashboard is. That's not the statistics panel. Detail display is here. Blueprint library. It's here. What the hell is a Dyson sphere? Statistics. Dashboard. Logistics control panel. Detail display. Dyson sphere here. Enter combat interface. What's combat interface? I've never seen that one either. Construction mode. Nothing's working. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me right now.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Why doesn't it work? Blueprint. I don't have blueprints. That's something you've got to research somewhere. Where the hell do you do that now? Is that the mass construction? Ah. Shit. Blueprint mode. I can't even do blueprints. If I dropped... Yeah, I still want to build stuff. So I do this, I had to do blueprints? And then redo the game? Well, that's just some circuits. That should be easy to do. So I gotta do this, and then the blueprints to redo the game. Alright. I guess that's... And I don't know, like... Those are constructors. And then there's, the drones are like slower than hell. Do I do... No, I should do... I'd have to control the planet. before I went to the next system. But do the first blueprint, and that's a blueprint for anything else. And then do the blueprint. Probably do this damage. That's a lot of shit. Where the hell is the drone speed? Logistics. Logistics. I think that's the one that trades the stuff back and forth. Distribution. Pile sorter. Upgrade. What the fuck? Huh. All there is this is the dudes. That's a flight speed. Plus 2 meter construction. Oh, that's flight speed. They don't give you much. Press space twice, press and hold space key and forward movement and space and flight mode to activate cruise mode at a certain altitude. Cruise mode, the mech will orbit a planet at a higher speed. Level 4. This is the warp, it's level 4. (1,000 meter per second). Mecha cruise. So I wonder if I do the blueprint, or I could do the blueprint, I could do I might be able to do that drone engine, but I'm thinking yeah, I can't do that one. That would be like next. Kinetic weapon damage. And And there's the energy weapon situation. Oh, there's an artificial star. Nice. I've done a lot of these. I've gotten up to these matrices to get this research, but not with all this dark fog. You know, the dark fog was easier. Um, I'm just weighing the balance between. Let me look something up really quick. Weapon system. Electromagnetism, missile turret, battlefield analysis, space, yada yada. Laser turret, okay. I think the laser turret is actually the plasma turret, is what I think. And I don't know why they're calling it a laser turret. I think they may have renamed it. So it looks like it's a white thing. It looks like, oh, what's this? Photon combiner. It looks like this white thing. That's different. Where the hell's the laser turret? Oh, there it is. An energy weapon. Ah. You get other things in here. That's just the cannon. That's just the missile turret. Oh, they snuck it in here. Oh, you don't even need yellow. .24 megawatts, 12, 3 megawatts. Idle is 120. Laser units are managed to keep strafing enemy units when they're under defense range. High temperatures lead to sustained damage in targets. Laser towers, high frequency lasers can hit targets precisely and in a short period of time, but they consume a lot of energy. That's what the guy said to use. Now maybe there's a time frame where the enemy, well, I think the enemy's, like, if you defense seems to be easy. Attacking seems to be difficult. True. But if you constantly defend, it's going to be easy, and then at the end, like if you get up to this point, which I can see right now is easy to do, you're not keeping up with the Joneses. Because, so if you use this weapon, you're not going to run out of ammunition. But it says it uses 3 megawatts. So if I had 10 of these, let's say, that's 30 megawatts. And right now, what is it saying here? Wait, power. Wow. Okay. Total energy consumption. Arc smelters. 2 arc smelters. That's cool, huh? The game is a pretty decent game. I like it. The way it's set up. It's consuming 7 or 8 megawatts, and we're generating 12 with 43 wind turbines. I don't know what solar. There's achievements. Metadata. I think it's possible in the short run to get that and then replace the missiles with the energy unit things or something. I don't freaking know. But I don't have blueprints. So I'm just curious. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the same seed I feel like going to bed. Fuck, I'm so fucking tired all the time. Yeah, let's see here. 499 1 2 2 3 1 4991 2231 64 Z20. Now what's Z20? 2 times multiplier. 25. So 64 is the planet. C20? My resource multipliers times 2. Oh yeah, this is all different. That's 327. Oh, it's the same star system. Wait a minute. This fucking neutron star's way out here. $27. No, it says 27. $22. There it is right there, 25. Normal, these are all 200%. Max density 2, growth speed half, combat XP half, power threat factors are 500. However, resources 2 times. That's a lot of resources. Could I do it less than that? So now the question is, neutron stars way the fuck over there. See, it's this one. I can't find a black hole. It's just nowhere to be found. says there's a black hole, but I can't find it. I've looked at every fucking connection. I think it's by itself. 'Cause I don't fucking see it anywhere. There's a black hole there. Maybe. Let's try this one. Let's go. Now we gotta see if we can get 500. That puts that all the way over there. If I do anything here, the only thing I can mess with is this resource. Half of the resource. So like if I'm at 2 times and it's 30 mil, let's say 30 million, half of that is 15 million. Another half of that is 7 million. What if I went... What if I went 800? Yeah, see, that just... I want resources, you know? There's 400. 350. There's 0.8. There's a little bit less people to deal with here. Initial growth, 150%. Initial growth, initial occupation. This option defines initial growth dark part hide. 0% means most space hives are at early growth phase and the game begins. 200% means most space hives are at the late growth phase or fully built when the game begins. That's 445. That means they'll come in quicker. So if I had the blueprint, if I could make a blueprint and start this game, this would be lucrative, I think, because then when you get to the point where you're subduing them, as they grow to a certain point, and then you attack them, and you know you can defeat them, you're actually, well, you're actually defending quicker, but they're attacking you more. Okay, so but you're collecting resources more, and that's set at 150. What if I set this to 200? No, it's not going to work. I gotta have 0.8, and I can set this to 150, and I got 500%. I wonder if I could even do that in a normal game without the blueprint. And as far as the stars go, I don't really care that much, you know? I don't care. You're going to get a lot of power from a star anyway, no matter what. It's got something to do with the radius of the star. I'm going to use this game. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this game right here, and we're going to use the other game to try to get the blueprint. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck? I can't use the blueprint. Okay, we're going to try something else here. All right. I'm going to get my phone. This is going to be difficult. So we go dark fog settings, and then let's take a picture. I'm just realizing that I don't have the blueprint availability when I start a new game. I got to go through the whole thing. But if the layout is the same as the dark fog is what I'm getting at, you know. If I use the same seed, if I use a different seed, I mean I'm going to lose meta if I use the same seed. However, I'll just grab this numbers. I'm curious about the dark fog layout in each game start.
The
unknown. The unknown. Alright, let's go over here. We'll just do this real quick. I'm not going to look at anything else right now. I'm just going to grab him some iron.
Research complete. Replication complete.
Automatic metallurgy. Is that up here? Automatic metallurgy. And then oh, that requires the blue cubes. Alright, we're gonna save this game. We'll call this let's call it, actually, you know what? Because of the numbers and shit, let's call it A1 meta. Jesus. Let's call it AA. We'll call it AA meta 1. Well, actually, let's just call it AA meta 1, and then I'm going to say, hey, this is 500% on my metadata, but I'm using the same seed, and I'm aware that I'm not going to be able to use the meta that I already have. Okay? So what's going to happen now is I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to find out where my dudes are. And they are right there, just like they were in the game previous. Now, is that the same? Is it the same layout as before, is my question. Let's see, I don't even see... $214,000. That's not the same layout for... It's the same layout for the dudes. It's not the same layout for the resources. But it's the same layout for the dudes. Shit. That means I'll lose that fucking meta. Unless if I try to find another seed. With this. Oh, you know the other thing? It won't tell me. I actually wanted another planet with, I wanted another system with I think we gotta find the system. I mean, everything is on that planet, but they're both lava, and there's got to be better planets than that. I just don't like it. I don't. It's personally, I'm just effed with the whole thing. With the whole, I don't want to play this game anymore. I want to rage quit again. Jesus. Uh. Oh my God, 50,000. But there's got to be. Right, where's the fucking dudes? Look how that area is just wiped right out. I think it's better to have them separated. I think it's better to have them separated. Coal, coal. $500,000 stone. Jesus. You got 200,000 iron. I don't like this. I wonder if I can get it better. What's this? Stone. 400,000 iron. 200,000. What else? All the fucking copper. There was some copper near the dudes. $200,000. There's nothing but coal on this planet. I'm going to try it with the same numbers again and see if it comes up with the same layout and coal and all that other crap. Or will it come up with something different? Okay, 503. 52, 0.8. If I just notch this up, it drops it down to 383 with a little more resources. 427. Combat XP factor 200%. There's 504 with that setup. 2.5. Jesus, I just can't do that. 492. Hmm. 427, and you gotta drop the resources down. $496 max density 1 with 50/50 1,000 1,000. That's almost 500%. You know what? I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one. And you have to do it from beginning because you can't change the blueprints from one game to the next. And then I can choose any star system. Well, this one here, I know where things are located because I can see the neutron star, the black hole, and all that kind of crap. And there might be a better star system out there somewhere. God only knows. And their max density is only 1. Although the resource is 0.8. Now, if I were to do 1 times on the resource and go 3 times on max density, I get 476%. That's like, I don't think so. I think it's better to do it this way. That's the best I'm gonna get it right there. Now let's just see what happens here. Now if there's only 1, there he is. So now the only question is what, and how much. This is the same. Well, there's that group of 4. 200,000. Now, this is the one that's got all the coal veins. Look at this shit here. coal, stone. 200,000. 200,000. It's just coal everywhere. I say we go for a different system. We find a better system. So I can only see one copper here. It's all coal. They start you out with shit. Fucking shit, I'm telling you. You don't get nothing. But I like those numbers. So we're gonna have to find another system. We're gonna have to find another system and do it all over again. I like the numbers. I don't know, like the 1,000% thing. Maybe if we keep the power down and collect all kinds of resources, store the resources, you know, and then bada bing, bada boom. When it comes time for them to attack, throw the guns and shit down. But that system is not going to cut it. It's just not. It is not going to cut the mustard. Why can't I move this? I'm curious about this little neck of the woods here. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why are these stars white? You know? Nine, nine, nine. 8. So I don't really know the terminology. So all right, so there's terawatts, petawatts, femtowatts, nanowatts. You know, it's like what the fuck. So you got a terawatt to watt. A terawatt is one with 3, 6, 9, 12 W's. A megawatt is 6. Now there's a They don't even have the P watt in here. It's not even in the fucking list. Alright, so petawatt is plus 15. Gigawatts plus 9. Terawatts plus 12. So the ones with the PW, AW, which I haven't seen in there, is 18. The petawatt is plus 15. So I've lost. These are all terawatt systems. There's no petawatt system in here. And I think those are the blue ones. And I've looked up there before. The best ones that are available are these ones right here that have this potential. That's 16 petawatts, 2 petawatts, 1 petawatt, terawatts, 1. That one's 10. Number of engineers, 592. I don't know what that means. What does the number of engineers mean? How does the Milky Way leader system board work in the game? So let's see here. Dyson spheres. So I believe the Milky system game. Crack. And massive score that can surpass even the biggest scores out there. Metadata multiplier is set to 40% with dark fog turned off. Wow. So that's 10 times. I could get 10 times more power. Does the dark fog turn on? Increase the contribution mods. Are mods allowed? Etc. I describe to this thread so I can see tabs. 64 stars in my galaxy with at least 1 Dyson sphere. Oh my fucking god. And all of my O stars have 10 Dyson spheres. And about the maximum I can get out of it. I know the potential is a lot higher than 50 terawatts, but to reach 10 picowatts on one save file is very much impossible to do. Or am I wrong? Mods. Game has no check for mods. Even achievements can be made on modded files. If you double click on the seed cluster, it lists the top 10 players in that seed cluster with power amounts. Double click? Same seed has multiple locations within the Milky Way depending on the multiplayer difficulty settings. Bigger radius spheres produce more power. Around giants will make way more power than high luminous O stars. Number of engineers shows how many people play on exactly the same settings and have completed the game. So they use a mod that can pump infinite amount of rockets and solar sails into one Dyson sphere. They could use a mod that places a Dyson sphere fully built on every star in the cluster when you press a key. Not saying they are, just that if the game permits modded leaderboard scores, then that can and possibly won't happen. You can even determine what they played on are except fog settings. Actual seed star number AZ depends on fog and resource multiplier. For a scarce playthrough with fog difficulty level, it's the number you see on the config times whatever the fuck all that shit is. So for example, yada 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 yada. Fog difficulty of 1.0. 16 stars. Let me see if I 1.0. The fog difficulty is the last number. Alright. It says you can double click. Oh, you can double click. I didn't know that. Is that only a wrench, dude? 17 picowatts. Jesus. That's a shit ton of stuff. T10X, 10 picowatts. Terawatts, gigawatts. It's a cool little game, What's this all-star? White sauna. 1.5 picowatts. So if you find something... Oh, shit. That's got a high number. Let's see, blue stars. I think there was one of them that I was going to save, and I don't freaking remember which exactly one it was because I didn't look at my game saves. Seven engineers. 45 engineers. $33. $7. You know, this one might be a possibility. Look at all these Chinese fucking people on here. If that says 8.63, what is the maximum? The maximum might be 10 for that system. You know what? Shit. Wow. Yeah, that would be a burp. That would be another burp. It'd be nice if there was some blue stars and... Oh, there is some in here. Okay, that would be an interesting one. 13.7. That one only has 2 engineers on it. And it's got 11.4. I'm liking the looks of this one now. Oh, there's a little blue one right there. 1 engineer. Oh, I could get my name on this list. Alright, let's take a picture of this one. I'll do this one here. I know I haven't done this one. And it's got all 64. Now the number... Shit, I can't see it. 7253. They're using infinite resources on there. So with probably no fog or whatever. So new game. And we're going to go with 4900. Sorry about that, right in the old microphone. 7253. 4900, 7253. How the hell would I find that? Might have to go back on my stream to find that. 64. Alright, so now we want times 0.8. And the dark fog settings are going to be think it was this. Growth speed. Growth speed is half. And that's half. That isn't. I thought I had 504. .852. Oh, it's 496. I had 496 on that number. It's like 4% off of 500. Oh, wait, that says 448. No, this was set to 1. That was set to 200. Wait, what? What? Huh? Huh? 200, 1,000, 50, 50 times 1. But there's only one of them on the planet. Max density is 1. So that's 1 hive per system. That would be, for me, that would be a close game. Because of the resources, what the hell are you going to do, you know? Oh, I see. So then with the meta, then you play this game until you get all the meta, and then you restart the game, I think, with the same system. Or it probably wouldn't matter. You could just type in your own system. Oh shit, this looks different. Shit. That's a lot of freaking stars here. Oh, this is definitely a difficult freaking system. White dwarf. White dwarf. Neutron. Where the hell is the black hole? A neutron star is way the hell out there. Oh, this is interesting. We got 3 blue giants. Where's the 4th one? Right there. There's another one. Neutron. What's this? This is a white dwarf. That's 63 stars. And no black hole. Again. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? No. Ain't that something, huh? Oh, what's this? I can see the black hole in this one. 162. Oh, this one might work. The only problematic one is getting to that neutron star. Okay, there's a neutron and a white dwarf. Nice. Nice. Now where the fuck is the black hole? Oh, here it is. Way over here. Ooh, let's do this one. That's the most number of stars I can get with, what's it, 496, yada, yada, yada. We got a availability of a white dwarf and a neutron star that's close to us. And a really big blue star. Huh?
The unknown.
Oh, let's just watch the beginning. What the hell?
Created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration.
Does it?
From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy. As dark fog rises,
Oh, they can really expand.
the
Holy.
stars dim.
They won't be expanding that much in my book.
You will embark on a new journey.
Okie dokie.
Arrive at target cluster.
I read the target cluster part. Oh, there's even a date down there.
Welcome to the real universe.
Welcome to the real world.
Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time.
Yeah.
I'm your advisor. I will
Ooh,
assist
nice
you in
sun.
completing this mission.
Nice graphics. Pretty cool. Ooh, look at that blue giant right there. We better have some shit in this system or else I'll be pissed.
Everything here
Atlas?
belongs to you.
Oh, nice.
As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero.
Every time he says
Make
that, I'm
use
like,
of the
you'll
resources
explore this
available
cluster,
here
fucker.
to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center
That's what it
ground
is,
to
you know.
maintain
Oh,
homeland
Epsilon.
simulation.
Atlas 1.
I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development.
Oh, I think we got hydrogen
Now,
out there.
please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
Look, dude, it doesn't make any frick-on difference, okay? Wherever the hell I'm going, you're just going to go put me where you want to put me. So, what difference does it make? Let's land right on top of the dark fog. So, I got this set where there's only one hive. But
Now you're about to arrive
they're
at the
pretty
target
strong,
planet.
you know? Or their threat factor is pretty strong. However, their experience, combat, and growth experience, whatever, is set to 50%. Oh, that looks pretty good already. There's
Space
stone.
capsule will land on the target planet in 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
What happened to
Landing.
0? First we destroy our home. And then while we're destroying our home, let's go do our things. So we're going to activate that. Activate. Wait, are we supposed to... This. And we're gonna do this. Let's not waste no time, Bubba. Now those are small veins, huh? They're both right next to me. But at any rate, let's do this. What?
Research complete. Replication complete.
Alright, we need to find coal. Oh, we've got everything here. Shit. So if we... Where's the smelter?
Insufficient materials.
But I ran out of iron ore.
Replication complete. Research complete.
Alright, so doing the blue cores and we're doing this. Upgrades. We'll do that. Meta EM amount reaches level 6. The fuck does that mean? Drive engine. No. Oh, that's a...
Replication complete. Replication complete. Research complete. Replication complete.
Fuck, where did the copper just go? Jesus, where did the copper go? That's 10 each, 20 each.
Replication complete.
Alright, dudes, where the fuck are you? Damn it. Alright, let's save this one as... I had a... But I saved AA. A1. AA's all the way down there. I could go all the way to the bottom. Shit. Let's try. A10 meta A10 meta 1. Oh, we gotta start the long walk up here. Could probably head. Jesus, where the fuck am I?
Replication complete.
Yeah, right smack on the other side of the planet. I guess we're going to the North Pole. I wonder if I can do flight. Let me see here. Fuck. Mecha core. Let's go get flight. Drive engine. Oh, let's make a flight. What the hell is this? I can make this shit here. Fuck. You know what? To hell with it. Alright, we're walking. find a coal vein. We need to mine some stone too, probably. The resources look pretty good here. Let's save this again.
Replication complete.
Oh, he can fly over water. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Research
Save.
complete.
That's cheating. He can fly over water. Okay, let's save this. And get more information on where everything is. Because we gotta find resources. This is all water at the North Pole. It's lovely, huh? Okay, there's coal, there's oil, there's stone. Nothing up here, as usual. Copper. Nice. Just give me the iron. There's some iron. What is this? I got 2 iron veins. Big ones. We got stone. We got stone, coal, the crude oil. The crude oil is a little close, but maybe that doesn't make any difference. Wow, I think we're going to get lucky here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's over there. I like this. This is good. Let me just see if I can figure out where exactly we need to go. Oh, that's copper. Oh, fuck, I gotta build way down here. If I transport everything. I have to build right here. I think we might get lucky here. I wonder if there's another crude oil place kicking around, just out of curiosity. There's water for the chemical. There's one big ass copper vein. And 2 iron. We only need to use 1. I think this is it. Alright, so go back up here. A10 meta 3. Alright, here we go again. Let's see here. I think we go in this direction. Oh, there's another crude oil. And stone. Where do I have to go? Fuck, where am I going? Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Okay, go up here. Okay, so I just keep going straight. I got here. I'm here. We made it. Yes, baby. Alright, here we go. Let's make some shit. Let's see. How much do I gotta make? 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Replication complete.
Let's just go make some more stone here. I want stone for my storage. I don't know how much it's going to use, but yeah, I'm feeling good.
Replication complete.
You know what? Take your BS and shove it where the sun don't shine, okay? Can you do that? Just like this right here, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. Let the door on you on the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, baby. One streamer said, "Oh, don't make stuff in your suit. It's not healthy. You know, it's not healthy." Well, what can I say?
Upgrade complete.
What's this? Logistics. Yes, we want this. All right, we gotta make gears. And 10 circuit boards. 6, 8, 10. Oh my god, what is wrong? Damn it. Ah. Sometimes I lose it, I swear to fuck. Alright, so we're gonna bring up this stuff up here. Up to where the copper is. There's another coal mine. Let's see here. Where's my shit?
Replication complete. Research complete.
That's 6. 147,000. Whoa. Whoa. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. Sweet hello. Alright, so now we're gonna build, let's get a middle power. Let's get some things crack-a-lacking here. Oh my god, get rid of the fucking thing out of the way. Thank you. Alright, so put this over here. So we get power for our box as well. We need to make some roads. Oh, this is going to take some time. Alright, we've got this. We've got to do... We need to get the...
Replication complete.
We need to get the missile turret, so probably the engine. We might as well just do the engine. And base, there's a combustible unit thing. What is that? That's for the missiles. We gotta do that too. But that's... Let's do this. Do this. I should send the ore directly down. You know what? That means I gotta make a lot of metal though. Alright, let's get this party started. Let's go. Fuck.
Replication complete.
How's that threat looking? 13%. So we need to make the copper. We got the ammo. We can make the ammo. We need to make this. We've got everything we need to make this. So we've got this copper ore coming up here. Actually, wait. Grab some more.
Replication complete. Research complete.
Did I get... Oh, you'd think they would have given me a gun, huh? Our threat factor is 17.
Replication complete.
Let's make some more roads. We're gonna need power. We're gonna need a factory for the copper. What is this? Okay, we're getting way ahead of ourselves here. Way ahead.
Replication complete.
Let's see, copper.
Replication complete.
Mine. That's 6. Oh, he's got a crap load there, but he's missing 8 right there. That looks pretty good. Let's do it. I'm gonna put this over here. We're at 22%. We can already make a gun. So we should be good to go here. Okay, we got our storage box ready. I'm gonna make another one.
Replication complete.
Alright, we got a source for that. I need 15 cubes. What am I researching? Ooh, damn. Let's hold off on that. That's getting way ahead of myself. That's gonna get us into missile turrets already.
Replication complete.
Let's just die already. So we should be making We should be making ingots. Let's see. So you go here. There's ingots. Oh wait, we gotta have smelter in here. Okay, we got some iron plates happening. We're gonna need a smelter for this one, aren't we? Probably I don't think I use copper ore for anything in particular. If I do need it. I should just go right into the smelter. I don't know. Should I don't think I've used copper ore for anything in particular. If I need it, I can just get it separate anyway. I know the ore makes, we use ore for making, let's see, this one I want to make this. And that requires ore. Wow. It's a little low on power, huh? Do I have to make that gun yet? We're at 63% already.
Insufficient materials.
No, the only problem is if the dude, where the hell are they? Alright, we got a gun coming up. We're gonna need it too. Shit. Alright, we're at 90. Oh my god. Fuck.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Ha! Jesus, I just fucking made it. Woo! How you like that, baby? Did I get anything? Fuck. That was fucking close. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was close. Where is this one? Wait, 4. This is 4. What's that threat level? 0.7. That was close. Right, so we got a shit happening. We need a box here, don't we, or something? That's pretty good. Now I could probably just move this. Alright, wow, not that I need the missiles, but it seems like we're going that direction, ain't it? Wow. Okay, this is looking really good.
Replication complete.
Okay, I gotta figure out my training. Let's go grab some stone. Do this. Let's not do that.
Research complete.
Combustible units. Okay, the combustible units are... I think we need steel here. Wait just a minute. So to build this... You need these missile sets. Yeah, I thought I needed steel. Right there. You gotta have steel. And the combustible. So we might as well build... That's 120. We gotta build a matrix thing. I'm just gonna go right for them. Oh, and that implies I gotta do this. Then I gotta do that. That means I've gotta work towards the red. Where's the red? The red is here. So that means we've got to go through all of this to get to the red. Wait a... Water pump? Did I need the water pump? Shit. It says I need it, I think. I need this. It's all blue cube stuff. Oh, am I, fuck, alright. What is our setting? 8%, huh? We need to build... I need to build 2 of these, 1 of these. I need to build 2 storage boxes. I'm gonna do it right this time. So I got this plus, let's see, that goes into... Wait, actually I'm gonna save this. And then once I figure it out, if I've lost time or something, I'll come back to it. So this plus, oh shit.
Replication complete.
Where am I gonna put this? So we gotta build this. So it's a copper plate and that. Copper plates are over here. And then we gotta do one for the circuit board. Copper plates and steel plates. So how would I set that up? Plates, plates, plates. Does that go in a box? Part of it goes in a box. Oh, I think the copper goes in the middle.
Replication complete.
Site build. I'm just designing this thing, and then I'm going to go back and build it. So the first one makes the coils, but the coils go into something. They go into do they go into the box? So it's this plus the copper, and then I thought there was something else. Oh, that goes into a box. coils go into a box. So we got this. We got this. Gotta make a bunch of roads. So I'm just laying this out because I want to see what it's going to look like.
Replication complete.
I don't even need to hook that up actually. So we're gonna just go here. Now I think I got the splitter, or I don't have the splitter. Why don't I have the splitter? I did something wrong. I'm going for the missiles and the splitter. I guess that's going to be after. I'm gonna build all this stuff for the missiles and the whatchamacallit thing, I guess. So that would mean so let's see, this one is this. This one is electrical. And then we have a box. I need a box. Probably here. It's copper. We're gonna need a box for here. It's a timing thing too. 10%. Okay, so they're going slow. That's interesting. What if I do a whole layout? Like, I can collect the threat gain is very low right now. So let's see here. Let's make some more boxes. And that threat level is really high. I set it high in the game. Okay, we're gonna need some power. Power is a threat level too. So that's the circuit boards and these dudes. Oh wait, something's wrong. So we need copper. See, I was supposed to split this up here. That's copper. Oh wait, copper's gotta go in there and there, which would imply I've gotta move something over the top, but I'd rather go through the middle. That's why I'm doing this, see? So I made a little boo-boo here. Can't see what I'm doing. That's as far as I can go. Yodi yodi yo. That will work. That will work just fine. It goes over whatever the hell it does. That's not quite in the middle, is it? Oh, that works. Or does it? I can't put a T in it. I could have used a splitter in there. Shit. Wait, I can do better than this. X. Road here. So. What the hell just happened? I don't know. Oh, come on. Cooperate. Oh, you know what? This side is bugged. This side is bugged. If I turn this around, that's going to make the other side bugged. So what are you going to do, you know? Oh, it's got something to do with that corner. Well, I got it in. I got it in there. That's sucky. I don't like this dual thing here. Aha. That works. That works better. Okay, good. I got that figured out. Oh, I got a message on the phone, baby. Okay, well, it looks like, oops, I will be off of the game. No, it's okay. I will call, okay? I want to spend the time with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this up and I'm going to let this game run. And see how long it lasts. I got an idea about what I want to do with this thing. And I'm going to make him go hide over here. And I'll stop the stream and come back later. I could just let it stream, but I don't do that. I will be back and we'll see what happens after the time limit. I'm just checking my time limit and survivability at this point right here. I shall return. Oh.